can't believe the loveliness of loving you.
I just can't believe it's true.
I just can't believe the one to love this feeling too.
I just can't believe it's true.
Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey. Ah, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be.
Knew how sweet a kiss can be.
Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.
Pour your sweetness over me. Whoa, sugar. Honey, honey.
You are my candy girl, Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey. Ah, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Ah, sugar,
Sugar on it, honey.
oh, honey, honey.
Sugar on it, baby.
You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey,
Sugar on it, honey.
ah, sugar, sugar.
Sugar on it, baby.
You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
All right, come on, let's hear it for the Wiseguyz show. What a beautiful, what an amazing, let me tell you something. What an amazing video, Biagio. Sugar, sugar, and you got some information about that. Before you introduce anybody, I got to ask you, that was an amazing video.
Thank you. I had a great time redoing this song and remixing it.
And that was
And,
really sweet.
Yeah.
It was really sweet. Sugar, sugar. We brought it back.
And but do you have there's the guy who really who brought that song.
Absolutely. I spoke to Ron Dante, who actually performed this song. I spoke to him yesterday, in fact. He lives in California. He loved it. He said, I love this song. I love the remix. It's keeping it fresh. And he said when he comes to New Jersey, which he will in the future, he wants to do a show.
That's
Grande.
great.
Good stuff.
Dante.
Welcome to the Wiseguyz show,
Ciao,
everybody.
everybody.
I'm Freddie the Farmer's obviously sitting next to me. Is Italian singing sensation Biagio's in the house.
Hey, ciao.
Sitting next to me on the other side is Jumpin' Gennaro.
Atto.
Sitting next to Jumpin' Gennaro, we got Bella Wayo Angelo. And sitting next to Biagio, we got none other than the Doc is in the house.
Dottore.
And sitting next to the Doc, we got Sal.
Yeah.
Sal, I don't know. We don't have a nickname for Sal yet.
Salvatore.
Don Sal.
Salvatore.
Don Salvatore. And let's introduce our in-studio special guest. We have none other than Up Late with Johnny Potenza. Johnny P. And the Jersey Shore's favorite Uncle Nino. Uncle Nino.
Zio Nino.
I told Uncle Nino, we just got married. You could have married us just like you married Angelina.
That's right. When you get divorced, I'll marry you again.
Well, welcome to the Wiseguyz show, guys. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We're going to have a
my
great
pleasure.
show tonight.
Thank you.
Let's just real quick to start. Obviously, Biagio Sugar video, but you also have a new video. Also, you put out Tanto Voglio di Lei.
Yep, that was for me, Pooh.
And we would have played that tonight, but unfortunately, we probably might get muted or something because it is on iTunes.
Spotify and everything else, yeah.
That made me cry. That song made
you
me
cry.
cry. What the fuck? My fucking ex-wife. What the fuck? What the fuck?
We're not going to play tonight.
No,
not gonna
please
play.
don't. No, please
We're
don't.
going to play Sugar Sugar.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Sugar, sugar.
So put him away like Johnny P.
Johnny P's in the house. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm doing all right. Hanging in there, fellas. What's going on?
Yeah, it's a long time no see. You came. I think the last time you were on our show, we were in Blue Eyes, right? Is that right? Was it the
Well,
last time?
we always hang out after
Look
that.
at this blue eye. You said blue eyes. It came up right now.
Last time we were together was actually the Soprano Con.
Yes,
Oh, that's right.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right. But last time you were on our show was at Blue Eyes. It was
Yes.
Halloween, I think.
A while ago, yeah. But I'm coming back, been back to life and ready to fucking crack some heads. You know?
That's good. Good. That's the way. That's the attitude. That's the attitude.
That's it.
Take no shit from no one, Johnny. Old school.
You know what I
When was
noticed?
the last time I was on with you? When was that? That was like maybe
7 years ago.
No.
7 years ago. You were one of our first guests on the show.
I just came
No,
back
way
from-
is it
remember,
7
came back
years
from
ago? No, he
Florida?
came again.
No, 7 years ago.
7 years
Wow.
Come
ago.
on. No, because
We had you 1 week, and then we had Angelina the week after.
he came a second time. You don't remember. He came a second time.
I
He
call
came
it sometimes. It's not more than second time.
about 4 years,
Sometimes
yeah,
more
3.5
than twice.
years ago. in the
Sometimes
studio.
more than
All right, listen.
Sometimes
Whatever
more-
it was 3 years, 7 years.
I keep-
Uno,
I-
due, tre, asso!
I come alive.
Yes, sir. Reincarnated.
Listen, we got some good stuff lined up, and we have a crazy schedule ahead. May 16th, Festa Italiano. Obviously, we got Biagio, Lime, Uncle Floyd, DJ Vittorio, DJ Blaze, the big ones, Tony Graziani, and it's all being hosted by the Wiseguyz Show. That's going to be at the Franklin Steakhouse on May 16th. And our sponsors are Roccabella Vodka and Lamborghini Wines, which you'll be getting Roccabella Vodka tonight before
Nice.
you go home.
Case, right?
Yeah,
Two,
got it.
two cases.
Don't
Freddie, you don't
fucking
make
take
it
it.
the whole
Uncle
truck,
Nino,
Johnny. Uncle
will
Nino may be there.
with my son Blaze, like your son Blaze, my son Blaze will be there. Hopefully.
Uncle Nino.
Two blazers.
How about Johnny P?
There was a reason.
Johnny, you coming?
Right there.
Johnny's
I'll be there.
coming.
All right, here we go.
Johnny's coming.
Johnny's coming.
We got all the celebrities coming.
And how about you bring the rest of your crew from Staten Island? How about that?
Fucking A.
Uno, due, tre, asso!
It's a lost Staten Island Jersey. I don't know.
Johnny, you grew up in Brooklyn, though, didn't you?
I was born in Brooklyn, 1610 Avenue West in Midwood, and then I grew up in no,
I saw that.
take it easy.
Please, take a deep breath. Please.
Okay, I was born on 2nd and 18th Avenue, and then I grew up on East 16th Street in Midwood.
Nice.
But yeah,
But how old were you? Were you a Brooklyn guy or more a Staten
12
Island
years
guy?
old, but I'm Brooklyn
He's in
forever.
between.
But I'm a Staten Island guy, but
He's like a fit.
Which
Hey,
one
Johnny,
are you?
Johnny,
Island or Brooklyn?
there's only one way we're going to know for sure that you're from Brooklyn. How do you say it in an Italian way, Brooklyn? So go ahead.
not like some of our friends go, Brooklyn, baby.
No.
Brooklyn.
Listen, listen. Zio Nino.
The Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
There you go. He said it.
What does Brooklyn and women designer jeans have in common? A flatbush. I'm sorry, Annette, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a few people you can't see behind the scenes. Obviously, our photographer made his new logo this week.
Anthony.
Anthony Scala Photography.
Scala, the best.
And my wife, the talent coordinator, Annette Tenor.
And that makes the show go on.
Blaze's son, is he here? No.
Se ne
Left
scappa.
already?
Se ne
Se
ne
scappa. Se ne scappa.
Ferry, I wish they had different jobs. Because he was filling me up. To what the fuck he was doing. Anthony. What
Anthony.
That's it.
Delete that.
Getting back to it, we do have a date change for the Godfather birthday in Philadelphia,
Yes.
cheesesteak royalty. Man, how many people are going to be there? Johnny, you decide you're going to come yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
100%.
You're busting my fucking balls so much. I gotta be there. You ready?
Yeah, you got it.
Well, guess what we're going to do for
You play
you?
drums.
Zio Nino,
I
are you going
wanna
to come?
I definitely want to come.
In South Philly? Because you're going to get your own poster if you do. You're gonna,
Me?
Yeah.
Nino, both of us.
No, both of you.
Wait, is Chubby driving?
Listen,
Listen, we're gonna put Johnny P. Renee's gonna make a poster for you and a poster for you.
that sounds good. Now, off the records, he told me, yeah, Johnny P's off the.
All right,
off the
Renee,
chart.
you're watching from
Look,
Miami.
we
You're
got the
watching-
fucking
we got
village
two
people
more
over
posters.
here.
What happened?
He got the village people. He just signed. They're back on tour. They needed the motorcycle guy. So there's Nino.
Oh, God bless you, man. God bless you, man. I got me my cough medicine.
But the date change. Listen, the date change was Monday, May 10th, and obviously it's now Monday, May 24th. The Godfather birthday, Rene Cobertri. He's a chocolatier. He's one of the best.
He's an
guys
amazing
you-
heart.
He was like what Cha Cha was in New York,
really?
Little Italy,
Yeah.
till Philadelphia's Little
Yeah,
Italy.
God
be a
bless
sweet
Cha
guy,
Cha.
yeah,
We
sweet
miss
guy.
him.
Right now, Renee is actually
Sweet guy.
in Miami
Chocolate,
filming
what the fuck?
Gravesend.
Well,
Right now.
just so you know what it is, it's a 500-foot multicultural cheesesteak, and it's all being put together by Tina DeVito Promotions.
Oh yeah,
and,
Tina.
Tina's
Go,
doing
go.
it.
Yeah, we love Tina. We love Tina.
Johnny,
great.
stop eating now until then, okay? 500 fucking foot sub.
I'm gonna eat your face. How's that?
And I do got to mention another date change. Celebrity Boxing's Saturday, June 12th date is changed to Friday, June 11th. That's the Lamar Odom, Aaron Carter fight. And the undercard is Rosado Guns. That's going to be at the Showboat in Atlantic City. The Wiseguyz show will be there. And that's also done by DeVito Promotions, who's doing a great job.
Nice.
Tina.
Doing with the press conferences. I'm telling you, it's an unbelievable.
There's a lot of things that's going to be,
The boss,
coming
Damon
up soon.
Feldman, Linda Finelli, and Golden Nugget Jewelers, all part of this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And,
Damon Feldman.
but let's get back into the Johnny up late with Johnny P. Johnny, I wanted to always
Wake up,
ask
Johnny.
you on camera now because you're kind of a little of an interview.
Let me just correct it for you. I know it's very confusing these days. Johnny P, NYB, up late with Johnny P, late night with Johnny Pretends. They say late night with Johnny P. I even say it when I'm fucking doing Zooms. It's like, yeah, I'm Johnny P from the Up Late with Johnny Pretends show. I'm Johnny P. Yeah, it's confusing. But, yeah.
Up Late with
Up
Johnny
Late with Johnny
Pretends.
Pretends. I'm trying to bring the Pretenza name into the late night scene.
Nice.
That's it.
But I want to ask you, what when you started 10 years ago? Has it been that long?
No, late night started 2018 and we retired in 2008. We retired in 2018.
All right. Your first guest on the show. Do you remember?
Was it
First.
Very first guest.
Yeah, well, yeah. I used to get the fucking baker and the butcher on my show in the beginning. Yeah, who was it? It was shit.
Wasn't it the Wise Guy show?
No,
No,
it
we
wasn't
were
the
later.
Wise
We
Guys.
came out later.
Why? You're the best.
I know a guy named Tommy Lomenzo. I forget the name of the band, and honestly, I really can't remember.
Now, what inspired you to start the show? I know you. I know. I kind of have a feeling, but I want to let you say.
Honestly, it just came in my lap. Wasn't even in my cards. I was always in rock and roll bands. That was my thing, and
You started beating the drums.
yeah, beating the stick. And in '97, I started public access to promote my band because I was able to put my band on the public access stations. And as time went on, one day I just said, let me do Late Night with Johnny P. I started it in 2001, and then I just did a couple episodes, and I just canned it. Came out with a record in '03 with NYB, and then in 2008 is when I started Late Night with Johnny P. And that was it. It just escalated into whatever it did, you know?
Yeah.
So I have a question. How many?
NYB, that's what means what?
That means NYB means none of your
None
business.
of your fucking
None of your
business.
fucking business.
NYFB. That would have been better.
So
None
I
of your
so
fucking business.
so now so you when your show was going on, you had the original Wise Guy Show crew
Yes.
out of New York. Who came on your
I had
show
the
from
plumber,
the original?
right? The plumber and the fucking, who's that other guy? Yeah, Jerry the plumber.
No, I'm
But
talking
you had a
about.
late night. You had a late night inspiration to start this.
Oh, well, Joe Franklin.
Joe Franklin. That's what I want.
Honestly, I'm a Johnny Carson guy, and actually, the truth is, I wasn't a Joe Franklin guy until like the '80s when the Ramones were on. And then once the Ramones were on, I said, this guy Joe Franklin's pretty cool. He didn't have the energy that Johnny Carson had, but he had more. He was so smart. It was an encyclopedia, nostalgic type of guy. So that's why I liked him. But once I got the pleasure of meeting him and hanging out with him, you know, it changes your tune with anything, you know. So he kind
You
of
got inspired.
yeah, he kind of took me underneath his ropes, and he liked me, and he put me through a couple of tests, and he taught me things. And unfortunately, I only knew him about 4 years and before he passed. But the memory of him being with me will last me my life. You know, so Joe Franklin, God bless. Joe Franklin, the man.
Legend.
He was older than
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. And
older
Big
than-
Ange. Big Ange was on that night too.
You know, we did some stuff with Big Ange also. We did a wine signing with her in Newark. And, you know, she was another one that we took her to the Belmont. She wanted to go to the Belmont, not that far from where we did the
Big
wine
Ange
signing.
was awesome. She was. Sweet,
Oh,
sweet.
she
I'll tell you a funny story.
Still can't believe it.
You'll like this one. She hit it big, and then only guys I knew that knew her were Wiseguyz. Any of the entertainment agents that I get my connections with didn't know her. So I reached out to some of the neighborhood guys. I was like, listen, you know Biggie, I know Biggie. I go talk to her. I want to get her on the show. Okay, what's one guy? I don't want to say his name, but you know, anyway. So he said to them, he goes, Big Ann says, meet her at the bar at this time. So I think it was about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I went there, and I see her sitting outside, smoking a cigarette in a car, counted money, Nino. And I just you know, I waited, and then I said, and I had to go in. I go, Ange, so, what are you doing? I go, I'm Johnny Potenza, Johnny P. I go, Mark, blah, blah, blah. Send me, oh, okay, give me 1 second. Just let me count this money. So she was counting the money for like fucking 10 minutes, and she finally, oh, I'm sorry. And that was it. And then we just talked, and I got a number, and then that was it. She came on the show, and me and her family became friends, and great bunch of people, you know?
Yeah, she was a great person. You know, somebody made a mistake by asking her to bring more wine, and her PR person brought more, and I never authorized that. I said, don't. I told you how many to bring. And the PR person was a little upset. And Big Ange, because she said, no, we did such a nice job for her. She said, leave it alone. But we backed it up. Joe Wiseguyz and Teresa Wiseguyz at the time were doing a wine signing not far from us, not even 5-10 minutes, and we called them and asked them if Big Ange could come up and do her, and she sold everything that day.
Yeah,
So,
she was great.
loved this.
When she was on the show, Nino was supposed to come, but he didn't feel good. And I brought it up in the interview. I'm like, you know, a friend of ours, Uncle Nino, was supposed to come here. She goes, I love Uncle Nino. Like that. She loved you. Tell him.
Listen, I came in this country in 1969. I turned 18 years old. I was going to clubs. And my first club I went to Staten Island was Adars on Clover Road. You know, you took.
Yeah, I know what it is.
And I met this girl, Big Ange. She was 16.
Back then?
She was 16.
Oh, yeah.
She was 16, I was 18.
Wow.
We went out for 6 fucking months.
They dated.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
mean, my brother Steve could verify this.
He's a great guy, Steve.
Steve,
Hold that thought, but her name was not Big Ange then.
No, it's
What was-
Angela.
Huh?
Angela.
Just Angela. Okay. Angela.
Listen, we're partying for 6 months together. And then, by coincidence, I ran into her cousin, Sally. We'll talk, who gives a fuck? But, you know, Sally is, so I dated Sally. So I was dating both of them. So Big Ange.
Angie on Wednesday and Sally on Thursday.
Yeah. So, wait a minute. But as years went by, and we always stay friends. She went out with a wise guy. I mean, big fucking wise guy.
Yeah, yeah.
With big coyotes in his
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
the biggest. One of our last wise guys was George, Fat George. He was the man. He was the best. You know, all the top tomatoes. Brooklyn, he was. I mean, I could talk, right?
Yeah,
tough.
whatever you
So-
want.
Say whatever you want.
Yeah,
Just
so,
if they
yeah,
come
yeah,
after you,
that's
don't
right.
blame us. No.
Yeah. So, I mean, she was the greatest, and then you know, I started doing the Jersey Shore, and then I went to the Drunken Monkey. She started, I want to put this bar together with my cousin Sally Ann. You know, Sally Ann was, her father was Sally Lombard. Yeah.
Sally Dogs, right?
Dawes. Shut the fuck up. Sally Dogs. I talk slow, okay?
That's all right. It's all
You have
good.
fast forward. Anyway, so we they were putting the place together. So you know, a friend of mine from Brooklyn, Billy. So he's breaking down his bar. So you know what? I said, Angela, yeah, I could use table. I could use a fucking sink behind a bar. So I hooked up all the fucking equipment, you know. On the arm, nothing, on the arm. On the arm. No. So thank you so much. Sally, Angel, shut the fuck up. Just put the place together. Just make it work, you know. And then you know, I became a big Uncle Nino from Jersey Shore. And I would stop there. Please come down, have a drink, and you know, people love to see you in the place. And then the Mob Wives comes on.
Yeah.
A few years later, and was nice to go in there and she goes, "Oh my, you're a movie star, you're a fucking star." I said, "Hey, Biggie, shut the fuck up. Okay? Give me another glass of wine, another fucking. Let's go. Let's switch the cognac."
Were you on any of the episodes?
She had her own show, too.
No, wait. So give me another cognac, and then they started doing the Mob Wives, and then now it didn't turn, but I was still on Nino, but she became Big Ash.
Yeah.
You know, and.
Funny how things happen.
And then Jersey Show like died out, and then 2015, like they slacked off. They were at the peak, so they decided to pack it in, because they knew Charlie is smart. She's smart, so she knew there would be a comeback, you know. So and then we tried to do a spin-off. Paulie did one, Snooki did not work out. So we did a spin-off. It was called the Show with Vinny. We did that. The first show was with me, Vinny and his mother and his sisters, with Lil Wayne, Mark Wahlberg, Kesha.
In his basement. Yeah.
So we like, and she's in my fucking head right now.
No, you remember Snooki and JWoww show, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you watch a little bit?
No, I never.
You never watched it.
The show with your mother and Vinny.
No, shut
His
the fuck
brother.
up.
You shut the fuck up.
Scalar,
Jenny,
photographer, was the
Jenny,
plumber.
Jenny, stata kota botella logo.
No, I would never drop it. Never. My confession, I would never. Anyway, so, and this is Angela Diamo.
That means shut the fuck up.
I love it.
Tribute, the salute to Angela.
So we
It's a beautiful story.
we went through a lot of stuff.
Yeah. God bless.
You came from Italy in 1969, you said, right? What, you remember what month?
Already got
August 15th, I'll tell you what.
I was born August 1st,
Hold on, that's
1969.
a good question. Because I was 13 years old. August 15th, which is what in Italy? Ferragosto. So I traveled with the first fucking flight. I'm choosing my language. First fucking flight with a 747 from Rome to Kennedy Airport.
Kennedy.
That was the first flight?
First
wow.
747. So on the plane, Ferragosto is a big, Alitalia.
That's the biggest thing, right?
The biggest thing. So I was 13 years old.
Wow.
They gave me fucking cans of cigarettes, bars of scotch. Swear to God. Oh, and I took even more.
You say, God bless America.
God bless the fucking America.
That's it.
I was just saying that because I was born August 1st, 1969. I was just curious. I was 15 days old when you came to.
So you're
I
I'm
came from
13
Italy.
years old. Yeah, so, it was, you got me fucking old.
that's all right. Take it easy.
Giannino, I want to tell you something. The doc, he's been listening all night. He's dying to say something, but we got to see what's going on in that head.
I need a
that
doc. I
brain.
need a doc.
Give us a little. He's our sensei, our history.
Listen, he's officially a doctor. Tenno dottrine. Go ahead. Twice. Go ahead.
Not once, twice.
So you're a doctor, you're a psychiatrist, you're everything.
He
No,
doesn't.
I have a PhD in education, and then I have a PhD. Then I have also a doctorate degree in theology.
So, uno, due, hey, azzo!
So, since we're between Easter and Pentecost, so this is still a time of Christian celebration and thinking. Something came to my mind, and Italians are not really Italians.
No.
You're not really an Italian. See, because Italy did not become a country until 1876, which is after America's Civil War. So Italy, as a nation with a constitution, is actually younger than the United States. So, we say, oh, we're Italian.
Okay.
But we're not Italian.
All right.
But wait a minute, let me finish, because I know you want to jump in.
I'm not.
He wants to talk about the Roman Empire.
So wait a second.
That's from.
So wait a minute.
That's
So wait a
I'm not.
minute.
Go ahead.
So basically, what we really are Romans. We're Romans. We're Roman Catholic. We don't say we're Italian Catholic. We say we're Roman Catholic. So we're Romans.
Christian.
We're Romans. Now, there was a show recently called The Chosen, and they kind of depict the Roman soldiers a little bit on the negative side. Okay? But I want to talk about one particular Roman centurion. Now, this particular centurion was actually made a statement by Jesus Christ. Wow. Made a statement about this Roman soldier, right? About this Roman soldier. Now, what he said was, for I myself am a man under, that's what he says. What he says is, now Jesus, you have to understand, is a Judean.
A Jew.
He's a Judean from the tribe of Judah, which would make him a descendant of David and a legitimate king physically.
Yes.
Okay? That's what he is.
Exactly, yes.
Now, that means he has a whole entire tribe of Judeans that are related to him. Now, when you read the Bible, you only hear of his mother, his mother's cousin, Elizabeth, his stepfather, Joseph, and we Catholics don't necessarily believe this, but in the Bible, he has a brother named James. Those are the only relatives you read about.
And the cousin too, John Baptist.
And John the Baptist, the cousin. Okay, but that's it.
I know. I was going to
Okay, hold on. But that's it. You don't hear about his grandfather, his physical grandfathers. Right. You don't hear about any uncle. No. You don't hear about any aunt.
And why is that?
You don't hear any one of these people. So you have to say to yourself, when he's in front of Pontius Pilate and the people are screaming, crucify him, some of those people are his own family.
Well, they were Jewish people, weren't they? The ones
they're Judeans, so they're his own family. And now he makes a comment about a centurion. He says to this captain, because that's what a centurion is, right?
Yep.
He says to this captain, when the captain says to him, and you can read this in Matthew 8, chapter 8, verse 9 and 10, the centurion goes to Jesus and he says, listen, I got a servant. He's really sick bad. And I know that you could heal him. I know that you could heal him. So Jesus says to the centurion, he says, okay, take me to your house and I'll heal your servant. He goes, oh, no, you can't do that. He says, I'm a Gentile. You can't come into my home. But you can heal him from here. You can heal him from here. Now, Jesus' remark is, I have never seen that kind of faith from anyone in Israel. Now, when he says, I haven't seen that kind of faith from anyone in Israel, he's also talking about his 12 apostles.
Yeah.
Wow. That's right.
Okay? So the centurion guard says, listen, all you got, he says, I'm an officer. If I say to somebody, go, they go. If I say, come here, they say, okay, and they come. He says, I know that they will do what I tell them because I have authority. And I know that you have authority to heal them. That's why he says, I've never seen that kind of faith from anyone in Israel. Now, I bring this up because when I did the research,
Bottle of water.
when I did the research on the book of Revelation, and I call it a journey through Revelation. When I did the research for this, I didn't do it based on any church's dogma or belief system. I researched it myself. Took me a year. And one of the interesting things that I found was this. There's a line in the Bible that says, and this is referring to the Jewish people because they have the law, but the line in the Bible says there are those who have the law in their heart, even though they don't have the law written. Okay? Now you notice Pontius Pilate washes his hands because he really doesn't want to crucify Jesus. This centurion has more faith than anybody. And you have to ask yourself, why? Why is that possible? And the answer is this. We see movies, we always see movies about like Romans, and we might see an emperor like Nero or somebody, and he's always, the sicko, the crazy guy, the whole 9 yards. And you see on The Chosen, they try to make the soldiers look bad, right? Too aggressive or whatever. But the fact of the matter is they never tell you about the Roman people themselves. They never talk about what kind of people the Roman people are. Now, it's interesting because, and I'm going to not share that tonight, what those Roman people are really like. I'm going to save that for another show.
You're looking at them.
Okay? So, well, we're the Romans, right? But what I want to show, express, and point out, because a lot of people out there who are listening to this show may be Italians and don't even really know their heritage.
Yeah.
They really don't know their heritage.
Of course.
And the reason why the Italian today is the Italian he is because of the Roman that he really is. Now, I don't know how anybody here, if they've done Ancestry.com, get your DNA checked out. Well, I did. And I'm Roman. So I would assume...
100%?
No.
So then when you do that DNA, it's all...
No, it's
there's always
65.
Okay, I was going to say. All right.
It's 65. There's some other stuff in there. Okay? 65. My father, I remember one time when he was asked what nationality he was, he actually said he was a Roman. And that his real native language was that he was a Latino. Now, everybody thinks a Latino is somebody who lives in Mexico. But they're not Latinos. They're native Indians from that demographics.
Yeah.
The real Latino,
It's from Spain.
the real Latino is from the peninsula. The real Latino is from the peninsula.
Right.
He's Italian.
Yeah.
Because the Romans spoke Latin.
Right. I got you.
You see? So we don't even
that?
realize our own heritage. And I'm just going to point out one interesting thing. If you ever go to Rome, see, they don't call it the Eternal City for nothing. If you ever go to Rome, you will find in Rome that the Romans actually had an indoor mall. You can actually go to Rome and go inside what was once a Roman indoor mall. And one other thing, and I'll close it and I'll save the rest for another show, is that while other people were bathing in cold water, the Romans were bathing in hot water.
Jacuzzis, like.
Okay.
From the Vesuvius.
The jacuzzi.
From the Vesuvius.
All right.
Everybody knows about the jacuzzi.
So that's it, folks. And next time I'll give you some details.
Message from the doc.
Hats off,
So we are Romans.
Hats off.
Listen, I saw and I sensed this energy on the table. And then I looked back, and he was thinking more than he ever's been thinking. That's why I felt the vibe. And I still
Well,
do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
our
sorry,
that's
Doc. I didn't
our
wanna
history.
jump the
We
gun.
always do an Italian American history, Italian
You
history.
saved it though. You
But-
saved it with that.
Yeah,
But
but
speak-
Jesus being a Jew and all that, and they were smart. They were smart. They ran the country back then, the world back then. And but there's one thing that I just say, Freddie, you like this. I would say, trust me, or fuck you in Jewish. Trust me. Trust me. Fuck you, Jews. Trust me. Yeah, that's true. So that's part of the Jews, yeah.
Trust me.
Trust me, motherfucker.
Going from that history, though, we did the Wise Guys. What we do is we every now and then we go to a place of business and we expose their specialty. This episode, we went to Margie's Deli in Moonachie. The owner, Papa Raphael Accetta, Bello Accetta, Papa. He put a dish together, and it probably goes back to the Roman times. Would you say so, Angelo?
I would say, yeah.
Yes.
At
At
least.
least.
Over 600 years old.
Padane Cheech. And
Padane
Padane
Cheech.
Cheech.
before we go to the video, want to throw a little something?
Yeah, well, the real translation, patane fagioli, potatoes and beans. But from our town, the dialect, we call beans cheech.
But
I
the
hope you guys-
process, it's a painstaking process. You're going to see right now. And I said to Angelo to tell his father, if he commits to doing it once a month, we're all going there once a month. And we're going to invite Johnny P and
guys will
Gio
love it.
Nino.
I got so many fucking invites from these guys. Forget about
Let's
it.
go to the video.
You said you want to be on a diet.
Bello
Forget about
Papa Raphael Accetta preparing for us Padane Cheech.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Freddie the Fireman from the Wise Guy Show. We're here in Moonachie. I told you we were going to come expose a specialty, and we're here in Moonachie today. We're here at Margie's Deli. We're at Margie's Deli, and we're gonna go inside. This is Bella Wayo Angelo's father's deli, and here in Moonachie. I'm here with Jumpa Gennaro, obviously.
so.
And I want to introduce everybody, but listen, we're gonna go inside. We have a real specialty for you, and it's gonna be from the Campania region in southern Italy, from Monte San Giacomo, the Paese de Monte San Giacomo, and so the Provincia di Salerno in southern Italy. It's a specialty dish. Nobody's ever seen it before. We're going to expose it today, and you're going to love it. Angelo, we're ready? Yamanini, let's go. Okay, let's go inside and see Bello Baba, Angelo's dad, who's going to make it for us and show us what it takes. All right, we're here inside Margie's Deli here in Moonachie. We're here with Bello Wayo's dad, Raphael. What's up, Raphael?
How you doing?
All right, and today we're going to learn how to make, and we're going to expose a specialty. We're going to learn how to make patate cheech.
Padane cheech.
Padane cheech.
Yes, it's a dish only made from my town in Italy, Monte San Giacomo. Potatoes and beans is the translation for it, but it's much more than that. And I believe my father here is going to take you through how to do it, right?
Well,
Papa.
let's you want to start with the ingredients, right?
That's
Let's
it.
start for step number one.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, we got virgin olive oil. We have onions. We have the tomato paste. We have oregano. We have pecorino cheese. And we have some paprika, which is originally from our town. But you can find it here, I'm sure. You got a little bit of hot pepper flakes, pepperoncino. Salad. We got the beans, the white beans. Now a lot of people get confused, but then in cheech they might think that it's the garbanzo beans, but it's the regular beans.
The cannellini.
You could put cannellini, you can put red beans. That's according to the taste. And naturally, don't let's forget the main ingredients is
Lo zacchero badano.
zacchero badano. That's it.
All right.
Now we have someone already that had started, but we're gonna get another.
I'm not going to touch anything. I promise. Don't worry about that.
We got the pot going. We'll put the virgin olive oil, which they used to make in our grandfathers. They grew all this stuff there. Was all the original from the backyard. Not anymore. We got the onions. We let saute the onions to a transparent color. It's gonna take a couple of minutes.
Right, caramelization going on, right?
Right.
Very key.
Everybody's a chef. You know what I mean?
Except for me, Papa.
I don't,
That's it.
I don't understand it, and I want you to be a chef.
Anything with a little olive oil and garlic and chabot, it's always, you can put anything else you want in there.
Then once you starts already caramelized, you can put your tomato paste.
Now,
And we forgot
Any particular potato?
tomato paste.
paste?
And this one, believe it or not, they used to make this from scratch too. Because they used to take the tomato and put it in the sun. That's how you make sun-dried tomato.
Right.
And once it dries up,
Gets
that
thicker.
paste it gets thicker. Yeah.
Exactly.
So they used to again. These are all original ingredients
Well, remember,
From
once you're on the farm or
from the
no
town.
waste. There's no waste. On the meat,
I
on
forgot
the
to-
produce, no waste.
I forgot
Use
to
everything.
mention, and you put a little bit of tomato sauce too to give it some color.
Can I give a little hot sauce?
Acho! Yeah, acho!
We put a little pasta in there and we're ready to go eat now.
There you go. Then once we have this in a couple of minutes that it incorporates together, we'll put the potatoes. Now, the ingredients that I show you, it's pretty much in a 5-pound bag.
Of course, these are fresh cut. These don't have to be pre-boiled or anything. Just fresh cut.
Right. This is, once you put your potatoes in here, you put the water.
Hot water.
And usually, the water you put, once you have 5 pounds of potatoes, I'm sure there's a lot more than this. You put water enough for just to cover the potatoes. So based how much you do, that's how much water you put. There's no,
Submerged underwater.
there's no,
Just-
right.
Just
There's
right
no,
at the headline.
there's no measuring
Right.
statistics.
Tutta occhio.
Tutta occhio. And then you put the oregano. Again, we used to grow this in our mountains, which they still do.
Of course. Can't do without oregano. Gotta have
Then you,
oregano.
then you have a little bit of the Italian paprika, which I'll show you.
Ababarico.
I'll show you the original where it comes from.
Ah, the bois.
There you go.
Aha.
This is the paprika.
So,
Wait a minute. Uno, due, tre, azzo!
Then you have your salt.
The background.
And then we put each.
What we'll do is,
Weci, chapor.
My pina, you know my pina? Yeah, I'm a pina. You let this boil about an hour and a half till the potatoes, they get cooked. Which it takes about an hour, depends on the amount.
so this is what it looks like after this?
Right.
Oh,
This
so
is
you
a
had
slow,
a,
Right.
this is a slow
wow, we
cook.
went right to that, so we're not, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is,
Simmering for at least slowly
Right.
an hour.
you cover it, you cover it, and you let it cook. The only thing that we didn't put in here is the formaggio, the cheese,
Okay.
the pecorino, which it gets added to almost to the end. And then once that's done, we get the old-fashioned way we used to take the zapponata and just smash it. That was the old-fashioned way. But now today,
You get the blender.
we have
We got electronics today. 5-speed too.
today we have
Right on the stove you do that?
yeah. So if our grandfather would see us doing this,
Then we give the muffin a go.
with this gadget, huh? They would hit us with the scoper, you know.
And it would hurt because of all the times they knock out it with their
Exactly,
arm.
because there was no exercising. They used to get their exercise. Let me just move. Let me move the pot to this side, closer to the outlet. And let's plug in. Now maybe we're doing it a little bit too fast that the water hasn't really completely evaporated. But the idea, you're gonna get a smashed potato kind of texture. And it's really, that's all it is. It's an Italian patana cheese. It's mashed potatoes with beans and potatoes and with the seasoning. Now, the more it evaporates, the thicker it gets. So it depends how you.
It depends how you like your mashed potatoes. Runny,
Yeah, creamy or al dente.
regular creamy or al
So
dente.
basically, to say in a fair way, anything that was survival food and healthy and full of vitamins and minerals is now a delicacy. But back in the day, it was survival.
Mike, back
Absolutely,
then, the reason why this dish was so popular and only from Monte San Giacomo is because it was a poor man's food. And a lot of them obviously were
And not only, not only
not
that.
well off in our town, so this was easy to make. And today we love it. We grew up
Pasta
on it.
fagioli and everything else
And
along
you
the...
could have it today, you could put it in the refrigerator, you could have it cold, you could reheat it.
But the most important thing is that culturally and sentimentally, it brings us back to that time.
We said that.
When everybody was sitting
Now,
around
Angelo, you wanted to
together.
talk a little bit about the history while he's mashing it, or is there anything else you'd like to add?
He can talk. Go ahead, Papa.
Well, the history is really, goes back till the town was created. So
The town is how old now? Over 500, right?
Yeah.
600 years old?
that's
Older
how-
than America.
That's how old this dish really is, because again, our grandfathers started it with their original ingredients, and because there wasn't money at the time that they could have meat or any other kind of food, this was the simple food to make at the time and to feed a big family, because back then they used to have 12 kids,
a lot more
14 kids.
mouths to feed.
And just imagine to feed them meat or anything else, how much it would cost. So
And,
this was-
and no disrespect
yeah.
to the beautiful women and the young girls that come into the world, but we used to say Fio Masca because they had to work the farm. Otherwise, no food.
That was, yes, that was,
and
that
no,
was
and no
the other-
mangiare.
Yes. It
So-
was when there used to be a male born, a baby boy. They used to have almost like a feast because they knew that he was ready to go to work. As soon as he could walk, they're going to take him to work. When it was a female, they were not that happy. They were happy, but not that happy because they knew that she was going to stay home.
And then they're gonna have to spend the money instead of making money.
Exactly. But this is pretty much, it's not completely smashed down, but it becomes like a mashed potato.
Okay, so
So once-
we're gonna let you cook it, and we're gonna come back to it. All right, 45 minutes later, we're still here with Bella Wayo, Raphael here, and we're here at
Margie's Deli.
Margie's Deli here in Moonachie, and 45 minutes later, and this is the patata cheech, and we're gonna about to try it, but this is the final product. Look at this. Look.
Hey,
at
bro.
this.
We just have to add the last ingredient, which is formaggio
Wow, look at
Peco-
this.
Pecorino.
Hold on, let me see this.
Pecorino
Muy
Romano.
buono.
1, 2, 3,
And I'm sure that's going to really add a nice flavor touch to it.
Absolutely. Now, Freddie. Like we said, it's called Marge's Deli. It's my father's deli here in Moonachie, New Jersey. He's had it for what now? 20 years, Papa?
16. No,
16,
don't
yeah.
rush it. 16.
I worked here, but I was eating all the profits, so he fired me. No, but this dish, like I said, has been around for generations upon generations from Monte San Giacomo, the town that we hail from in Italy. And
don't forget, Nonna used to make this.
That's right, my grandfather,
When
Nonna.
you were 10 years old.
We used to have this every time we came home from school. We had this ready for us.
Yeah.
We grew up on it, as you can
I-
see.
One thing I can say, yeah, you're pointing at this, but also look at his shoulders.
Look at me compared to my mom, right? That's what Madame Cheech does, okay?
Look at that.
But also, Papa, I want you to explain that patana cheech, right? People that might get the wrong thing about cheech, you know, fagioli,
Which
beans.
they do. Which
So
they
go ahead,
do.
explain it.
The dialect, the beans are called the cheech. So
We call them cheech from San Giacomo.
Patan and cheech. A lot of people get confused because they think that it's the garbanzo beans, the
Chickpeas.
the chickpeas,
No.
which is not. It's beans. So you can put either white beans or red beans as long as it's beans.
And by
That's
the
the
way,
original.
for the people that are in the Middle East, this is not hummus.
Yeah, because it does look like hummus. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, no, this is not. Even though I like hummus, this looks like a whole another.
Well, I have to tell you this.
We have
and
to
I-
put it in the dish and make the final final
we
presentation.
have to try that.
Wait, the
Well,
presentation
now-
is gonna go in the stomach.
You haven't really talked about this, and I had my eyes on this.
all right, yeah.
I had my eyes
Okay.
on this all day.
This is a friatiel, we
Yeah,
call it.
I know
A
what they
friatiel,
are.
which it's a compliment to a condiment to the patana cheech. If you like it, you can put it on top. You don't have to have it the original
I think
recipe.
Mike's gonna
Well, I'm
like
gonna
it.
tell you something. I'm not gonna put it on top,
Right,
but I might put it on the bottom and on the side, but definitely in my mouth.
Aha, patada
Now,
cheech.
There's missing one more
From
thing.
la provincia de
a
Salerno.
little bread that will go beautiful.
Poke pan, yeah.
Poke pan.
The poke pain.
A pain. Hey.
Look at that, my
And
God.
this is now again a little more parmigiano, pecorino, right? And on top would be beautiful.
Okay, go ahead. You do it.
There you go.
Do the final touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see now.
We got the
Final-
second.
Let's
we
see,
got
Mike.
the second.
Mike wasn't at the picnic. So
The
let's
second
see.
critic.
This is the final moment, ladies and gentlemen, the toughest part of all. I worked so hard to, get to this point. Let's pick up. Questa è una cosa seria.
Buon appetit.
Buon appetit, Mike.
Grazie mille. You have done a wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Process.
Thank you so much, Raphael.
I say, Papa, thank you for everything. It was his birthday too yesterday, right, Papa?
Yeah, yeah.
One day.
Oh,
19 and a half.
19 and a half.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Mihaela. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the specialty exposed. Something that
It was a
nobody's ever
pleasure.
had before.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Grazie mille tutti.
All right.
E luce nera mura tutte quante, soffrate che ti ripeti l'amore.
All right, come on, let's go.
You.
Tell me that doesn't look amazing.
Who enjoyed that? Yeah, right?
Angelo, that's
Let me tell you something. Your father was going through that painstaking process, and I got to tell him, you did a fantastic
You did a
job.
great job, Papa.
The end result was excellent. And when he brought that green hot pepper, that was money right there. I'm telling you, I've been
I'm
still
glad you guys
thinking about
enjoyed
it.
it. I really
That
am.
was, that was a lot of fun. It really was. I tell you, it just to eat something from a dish possibly maybe 500 years old.
It is, yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And
Was it stale? Was it stale?
No, it's a recipe for 500
Oh,
years ago.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Patane, chief. Patane fagioli.
And so when we had it, I told him a story about some real hot stuff that I ate in the past when I was back in the day. Una bella pepperoni. I said, oggi, okay, is it good for the cold? Ma rimane è buona per un call.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. And I just want to mention a few things real quick before we go on. The Reverend Bob Levy, Levy Land. You know Bob Levy,
Nice,
a good
we love
friend
Bob.
of ours. I love Bob. Check out his YouTube channel, Levy Land. He's on episode
Bob Levy?
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I seen him on the radio once.
Yeah, Bob's the
I seen
man.
him on the radio.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern. He was a Howard. He was actually a writer.
Pazza bro, Biggie.
We had him on the show. Good guy. Staten Island guy.
It's not his fault. Good.
You want it, so.
And I do want to
Everybody was
mention Joey Catalano hanging out in
Joey
Florida
Cat.
on the beach.
Yeah,
Hey,
Joey.
Two
Cat.
friends.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball legend Rick Sharon and
Yeah, I
John
saw.
Giordano hanging on the beach. with
Lucky Joey,
Rick
lucky
Sharon
Joey.
was a guest
He's
on the
got
Wise
his
Guy
speedos,
show.
his speedos on.
He's got his speedos
No,
on.
he didn't have no speedos on. I don't think so. But
Let's give a shout out to our brother down in Miami there, or now in ¿Dónde está this?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. Uno, due, tre, asso!
Joey Catalano. He'll be
Giuseppe
home.
Gatto.
He'll be back soon. And, should I mention this, Biagio, or what? We're working on this?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Here, the Wise Guys Show, just so you know, if you're paying attention to and watching this, the Wise Guys Show, Biagio, Uncle Louie Variety Show are working together with their agent, Tony Napoli, their manager, and we're going to be doing a travel show. Right? Something like that?
Yeah.
We're working on it, and you're talking to travel around the United States.
I got my papers. I got my papers.
the papers.
We got it.
The papers. I got the papers.
No, but that's we're
Yeah,
talking
we are.
Detroit,
Yeah,
Chicago,
that's awesome.
Canada, Florida, and man,
You're gonna
on
make it.
dates
You're
right
gonna
now
come
as we
once in a
speak.
while.
this is going to be
I
something
come
different.
anytime I can. Whenever I can come, I come.
That's right.
And if things work out for us in Atlantic City, that's where we're going to be doing this also.
Yes,
But right
yes.
now, we're just going to keep that quiet until
AC.
we get a phone call.
Sí,
And I do.
Questa è una cosa seria.
Freddie, a friend of mine, dear friend of mine, owns a few restaurants, casinos, yes. So he's opening a big restaurant in Atlantic City in the end of May.
We'll
Big.
come down.
Yeah, Jerry Long he owns the restaurant in Dover Downs in Delaware. He owns
Dover
two.
Downs.
He owns two restaurants in Twin River in West Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
So so he's opening one up now in. We'll talk.
Yeah,
We'll talk. Yeah. You invite us. No bella padane ciccio and a nice glass of wine.
I do have to mention though, we missed the birthday on
None of
April.
these fucking sample things.
Listen, we missed a special friend of ours' birthday. He's our Italian spokesman. He always does videos for us. We missed his birthday, April 21st. Fabio Pompili.
Fabio Pompili.
We apologize, Fabio.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. This is the best opportunity. You know what we should do? Can we grab a nice pastry? Can we do that? Or should we do that after?
No, we'll do that.
We'll do it after.
Yeah,
Before the closing of the show. We get a pastry ready. We got a surprise for him.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that when we close the show.
Now, can we go back a comment back to the first segment?
Go ahead.
About with the doctor?
Yeah.
They talk about the DNA and all and all that.
Yeah.
Doc, I did the DNA and I came back 10% fucking black.
I knew that.
Thank God. One fucking place though. Thank God. It's only one place, thank God.
Well, tu sai, Sicilia sta vicino all'Africa.
Yeah. But 10% only one place, thank God. I told Lil Wayne that. Lil Wayne said, I told we related. I said, I'm 10% black, but mine's only one fucking place. Lil Wayne flipped out. Whatever.
So we're from Tripoli, Africa? Tripoli.
Now, but here's another mention. Our good friend Johnny Potenza wanted experienced comedy sketch writers for the Up Late with Johnny Potenza show, comedy segments, and please, only serious inquiries only. contact him at
What's wrong with me? What the fuck?
uplatejp@gmail.com if you are a writer and want to get involved with the Up Late with Johnny Potenza show. Is that good enough for you, John?
Very cool. Yes. we're
Hopefully
looking-
you get a little response. And tell them the Wiseguyz show sent you. You get a little extra rate.
Johnny, let's ask you this question. What makes you laugh?
It depends on my mood.
Angelino called you chubby.
That's funny. Listen, go fuck yourself. All the shit he says. If it was someone else, I'd punch him in the face. But Uncle Nino, I love Uncle Nino. That's just his personality.
Don't forget, he's got an elephant
He tells
fucking
everybody
cane.
go fuck it up. Listen, I was in Atlantic City with him 5 years ago. He goes, go get some ice. He brought me there. We were in this big penthouse because Vinny was there. I come back, he's standing there naked. I go, fucking Uncle Nino, what are you doing? He goes, look at talk to you. You see a man? I go, do me a favor.
Wait a minute.
Don't ever be fucking naked in front of me again. Ever.
Wait a minute. What did you do when you saw him naked? Manejo Zurishil.
No. I said, don't ever fucking do that again, Nino. Fucking come on.
No. He says, whoa, my Dumbo. What's up, Dumbo?
I know. I said, come here, bend over here. They sick bastards.
Manejo Zurishil.
Now talk about this comedy sketch thing fast.
What's that? Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, before this whole COVID, everybody stopped. After my 2-year break, we came back for late night last year. So it's a year from now. They canceled everything.
We were even scheduled to come
We
on.
all scheduled to come down the next month. So we were auditioning people last year. Got a bunch of people. We finally got a comedy sketch team. Then the writer that we were working with over logistics and legal stuff, we kind of like parted ways because it's a long story. And I'm not going to release the dirt. It just didn't work out. So we're looking for more people now. We already got about a dozen submissions, and we want to keep having more people.
Why don't you have
come
a
in.
contest?
Well, we got to get the people in first. The thing is, we want to put in a segment in the show, like Carol Burnett or like how Johnny Carson had Saturday Night
Variety show,
Live.
like a variety show?
Let's say like the Wise-Guy comedy sketch.
Mike Marino did that for Jay Leno. Why don't you try
Back
to-
in the day. I love Mike Marino.
Yeah.
But, Mike's busy, but I'm trying to get new raw talent that are hungry.
Well, get us.
No,
We have a new Wise-Guy production.
Young talent, so maybe just the one guy.
Maybe just get
Angelo.
Angelo.
I'm 30.
I have 2 sons. They both write.
Oh, yeah? What do they write?
They can write comedy, drama, whatever.
Okay.
But my question to you is this: what specific type of comedy or
That's what I
genre
was
are
asking.
you
Whatever
looking
comedy
for?
sketch, something like they have to talk to us. Whatever
here-
whatever appealing.
So here's what I'm going to say.
Pretty much
for me,
what-
'cause I asked the question because for this reason. For me, it's always been physical comedy. So
Yeah, you're right.
Lucille Ball,
Great.
The greats, the legends, even
Honeymooners.
Yeah, I mean, it's all. Listen, it's all in the behavior. When it comes down to it, a story can be told just in the behavior. It doesn't need all these words. And so that's what I was talking about.
There's a lot of good people out there.
Jim Carrey is a
sketches
legend.
where the audience could like the characters.
I'm saying that in our time, in today's day, I know that a lot of people
There's not that much out there.
are
really.
going in the Italian genre and they're doing things that are interesting. But when you talk about a Jim Carrey, when you talk about legends like that are physical, that are able to
Even Eddie
express-
Murphy is very good.
Eddie Murphy, that's what I'm saying. What is it that strikes you?
I laugh. I love anything that makes me laugh. I love Lucille Ball. I love everything from anything. I mean Andrew Dice Clay. I love Red Fox. I love Sebastian. I like stuff like Jerry Seinfeld.
Well, now you
8
mentioned
Mice.
Sebastian. Now Sebastian is tapping into, he's very animated. So
Yeah.
there's another thing. It's physical. It's physical. He keeps it clean.
Technically, the comedy sketch has to be current and what's going on in society today with the kids and all the social media crap and the president. Just has to be all tight without bringing too much politics in, but it has to be appealing to a teenager, to someone that's 70 years old. You know what I mean? So, listen, it's a work in progress, and
So you're saying your audience is in that range?
yeah, old technically. Well,
Young and old, or young or old?
both.
Leftovers.
But if you might,
Fucking leftovers.
Yeah, that's why he's on it. The thing is, you might say,
What's your predominant?
probably
majority?
from like fucking 40 and above.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If I have
40,
to, if I have to
babies,
say.
babies,
But, you know,
40.
people that know me, the younger generation, my friends or family, they'll watch it. I mean, I'm not a worldwide household name, but I want to be current if we get to that.
Well, we've
plateau.
been talking about doing something, and I can't get into too much detail. But
technically-
Mishkapa la pipi papa is about a father and a little boy who wants to take a piss. Mishkapa la
reminded
pipi
me.
papa.
No, but we've been experimenting with Wiseguyz production. Biagio's brother Anthony does little skits with us, but he did get COVID, and we're gonna get back into it. We did two videos real quick that we aired, and it did okay. But we're gonna be doing more of the production. I'm assuming when we
absolutely.
get back.
We're gonna be doing comedy
We're
skits.
doing our little skits also, and
Yeah.
just so you know, hey, listen, you're always welcome to play one of our
The
skits.
scope
You
is
want us to
shit.
do one for you?
And
we'll
it's
do it.
Nino too, if you want to be part
And
of
I-
the skit.
COVID shit slows a lot of shit down, you know?
And I appreciate that. I want to be able to bring in people that's their craft. That's what you do. You do that. Then we bring in special guests in the meanwhile. I make my little cameo in there. I don't do too much. And let them take it over. That's their piece. You know what I mean? The writer gets the credit. The actors get their credit. Real late night shows. You're writing for SNL. They pay you for writer. They pay you for actor. A lot of these people think just because they write you a comedy sketch, they own it. I mean, they own it. But if it's for the Wiseguyz show and it's going on your show, technically the Wiseguyz show, it's under your belt. If it's on my show, it's underneath our belt. But they still get credit for it. Even if they were getting, if Nino, anyone's getting paid, whoever wrote, say for Saturday Night Live, Buckwheat, Mr. Rogers' Neighbor, whatever he does. Eddie does it. He gets paid for his acting, and the writers get that. But Saturday Night Live own that comedy sketch.
Right.
You know, so a lot of times people get that confused, writers, and they don't understand. The ego gets in the way, and you know everything.
Ego, that magic word.
Ego. Listen, when there's
You
no
let
money
go.
around the table, no money's no money. You know, everyone's got to work together, and that's the problem. Unfortunately, this day and age, people don't realize it. It's
Ego's
Hey,
deadly.
Johnny, how many Nova awards did you win? You won like 5, right?
not enough.
No, but you won like 5 Nova awards.
Yeah, I won
Well,
about
stand
5.
there,
I stole a
stand
couple,
there,
but
stand
yeah,
there.
5.
You stole a couple. You said-
Stand out. The fuck, stand
Wait a minute, did you have 9?
out.
Oh, mate.
No, you had 5.
Nine-
You stole 4. That means
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got
9 and Nova.
The fight with Fugazi.
I had these people. I had.
Fucking Fugazi.
We had these people back 4 years ago try to get me out of CTV. They said I didn't want to share my guests with anybody. So they had this little group that was trying to get me banned. So, okay, they signed the petitions, and then they had about 12 people. So I went to individual each one of them. I called them up. Why are you signing this petition?
You should've stuck to
I never
fucking
did
radio.
anything to you. And they, oh, you fired me from the show, and this and that. I go, listen, you weren't a good camera guy. You weren't a good light guy. You weren't doing this, but you're going to try to get me as an enemy now? So it went down from like 12 people to 3. They threw it out. But then they were all sitting at a table at the Nova Awards. When I got, it's an accomplishment. It's a good thing. Yeah. But when I won the award, my Michelle was there with her family,
stand
and
out.
she's like, "You better be good." I got up and I was like, "Yeah, thank you for this." I go, and to the table back
Richmond
there,
County
all my
Country Club, right?
lovers over there. I go, "This is for you." And those are all the guys that signed the petition.
Oh, wow.
They were all going like this, you know. So I walked over to the table and I patted them on the back like a real fuck. You know, I can't help myself sometimes.
I would
But-
do the same thing. Absolutely. Good job.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, it was cool. Fuck them.
The reason why I bring that up is,
I'm going to leave that there for
Johnny B.
Johnny,
It's
the
just-
reason why I
Johnny
bring it up is
Potenza.
you've been doing a lot of stuff, you know, when you've been doing your show for a while, you had a lot of like nice shows, a lot of big names.
I've
You had
watched
William
a few.
Forsythe on your show, you had Marky Ramone on your show, actually Big Ange. Yeah, a lot of nice names, and we also were on your show at one time. It was a different crew, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were still the Wiseguyz show. But I want to ask you, when are you officially back?
Well, the thing is, we were back, and then we got COVID shut down. So then I started a couple months later, virtual. I tried it. I was locked down with Johnny Potenza. I did a couple. I didn't really dig it. Stopped it. Went back. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Johnny. You know, I stopped it. Then in the fall, I started. I said, let me just do what everybody else does. So it's late night with Johnny Potenza virtual. I practiced a little, so it's a little more easier for me now. I don't like it.
Well, let me ask you
I don't
this.
like it at all, but I'm doing it just a couple of months.
Do you ever do the show remotely? Can you go to another location?
Yeah, we could do that, but I like the studio. I like everything in place, the seats, the cameras.
Well,
the
if
whole
you can
set.
do it, wait a minute, hold on now. We were just talking about earlier about you taking us to one of the best places that you like
In Staten Island.
in Staten Island. Which one?
Well, we would go to Nucci's restaurant. My sponsors, my buddy Paulie over
All
there.
right, can we do a show in Nucci's and come over there and
Yeah,
then we eat at the same time? We have some fun.
Well, this
I can make a phone call. I can make a phone call. I can make a phone call.
Ashbet, can we?
Yeah, well, what the plan is in the future once we start production and
He's
we're,
like,
we're
he's
able to put a fucking people in.
Yes, have a meal doing.
What do you want to eat
Okay,
this?
hold on a minute. So we go to Nucci's. You'll be there. He'll be there. We'll be there. We'll eat and we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
And it can be aired.
Yeah, it could be aired.
All right, there we go. Uno, due, tre, asso!
Crazy. But
I didn't bring up the fact. I mean,
but as you get,
I didn't bring up the fact that you were in also a few movies that we actually watched.
yeah, I got
know you were
little
little small parts,
bullshit parts, but yeah.
No, but it was funny because you're sitting home watching these things and see Johnny P. You know, and I got to mention it. The Fifth Borough I just saw recently.
Yeah, with Lilo
with
Lilo Brancato had a small part with.
Made in Chinatown.
That had a little
the
part.
Irishman at the church. You were like you had the biggest.
You daughter boy.
No, I was I was your stepfather.
Listen, whenever you're watching the big screen and you're focusing on the middle, your head is
Hey,
there.
I don't watch it.
Right? No.
They got me in the scene where I'm like this. But and Monster Sage is like, I want you to grin your teeth and lick your lips. I'm like, why? He goes, just grin your teeth and lick your lips. And I go, okay. And I figures that's the fucking first thing that pops up. I couldn't get like a good shot.
That's so fucking fat. That's so fucking fat.
Listen, I think he wants to fuck me, this guy. He's fucking busting my balls about me being fat.
No, niggas think that.
He can't get to my balls now.
You were also. You said Jersey Shore Massacre. What's that? What was that?
That was a while ago.
That was a shark movie? Was that the shark? No.
Jersey Shore Massacre was.
That had nothing to do with Jersey
It was
Shore,
a horror
right?
movie.
No.
No, it was a horror movie.
Actually, Big Ange was at that
was in
premiere.
that though too, right? His nephew, wasn't
No, not that. That was another one.
No.
I got lucky with that because I was in the first 5 minutes, and then the rest of the movie. You know, I mean, the movie really was. It was a good. It wasn't that good.
The Fifth Borough wasn't bad though.
Fifth Borough was very good. That's Steve Staniels.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought
Big
it
up
was
and coming
a lot better
film
than
director.
I expected.
It was good. The Fifth Borough was good. Yeah, but these are all little things. I don't try.
You were the scene in the bar, right?
Yes. I don't go out.
That was a nice. I'm telling you, that was a nice moment for me because I saw you and I'm like, that's Johnny P.
That's all I like. I like little things.
Hey, Johnny, you did a pretty good impersonation of.
You're a fucking funny guy. You're a funny guy.
Look, well, listen. How did you guys meet?
It was an accident.
First of all, I want to just tell you.
I was with his wife, and he came home one night.
I'm gonna tell you something. From the moment I walked in here tonight till now, you fucking guys have been entertaining. That's why I want to know. You got a great chemistry.
Thank you. No, we do. But tonight, yeah.
So I want to know how you guys
Tonight's
meet.
the Nino's a little more funnier.
How do you guys meet? You guys could fucking do a stand-up comedy act.
No, we could
together.
have a bit. Definitely.
Sit down.
I'm trying to think. Oh, we met and we talked about this when he was on my show. That was a great interview. We were in the what the fuck? Oh, we were at a winery.
Oh, yeah, man.
And Robert Spoli.
He was fucking whacked out of his face, falling embriago.
I was sleeping. I wasn't whacked.
Sleeping. I said I was with somebody, I forgot I was with. I said, who's this fucking this drunk over here? So I shook him. He goes, oh, Uncle Neil.
No, it wasn't like that. No, I was falling asleep, but he came up, he goes, wait, buddy, and I looked, I go, fucking Uncle Nino, and then that's how I met him, and that was it. He goes, let's have a drink. He knew probably
maybe
2012.
Yeah.
11,
So
yeah.
it's recent. It's not too far.
About a decade.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years. That's right. It's not-
Right
I mean,
before
I
Big
thought it was
Ange
way
came
back.
on the show, so you're talking about 11, 12, right there.
I
So
was
10
big,
years.
but Big Age didn't exist back then. Yeah.
No, but I had him on in 2012, but that was right before that, because you came on the show like not that far later.
Yeah.
And Joe Corsi was on with you the first night.
That joke caused that fucking.
Well,
jerk
he
off. I
came
love
on, that was funny. Ah.
Joe is an original wise guy from the Wise Guys.
Yes.
I love Joe Corsi. I love him. My brother cuts his fucking hair. Him and his two daughters. He cuts his hair. Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, real quick though, we do want to mention one more thing though. We did mention it before with Badana Cheech, with Badana Cheech. Wiseguyz want to know what your specialty is. The Wiseguyz Show wants to come to your restaurant or business and expose your specialty. Supporting and helping local businesses in your area could due to COVID. Message us anytime. And I just want to show you, the Wiseguyz was at La Colina in North Haledon, New Jersey, and he made some mozzarella, fresh mozzarella for us that he uses every day at his restaurant. And that, go to the tape and let's check out La Colina making fresh, wet mozzarella for the Wiseguyz.
What about with the
All right, here, we're in the back here at La Colina restaurant, and they're showing you how they make their fresh mozzarella right here. This is the curd.
That's the curd, best curd for the best mozzarella.
Breaks the curd out.
That's the first water. Okay. Now we put it hot water, very hot.
Run the hot water.
Ouch.
It's very hot.
That's very hot. Okay.
And it fills up, mixing it with the curd right now to warm up.
About 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes.
And then we give it another shot. The second shot, definitely good. Definitely we make it. You gotta be able to put your hands inside, you know.
Nice.
That's the first shot.
Okay, so we're here 15 minutes later, and we're gonna empty some of the water out. The curd water.
Empty it all out.
All of it.
All around. Don't give it.
And here we have the curd that's sat in the hot water.
Okay. Now it's boiling water again.
Now we're back to the boiling water.
Boiling water. Don't get burned, buddy. It's very hot. You gotta get burned with it. Now you gotta start working out. That's it. Work it out, nice and easy. It takes a little time, but you get it right. You gotta get it together, one piece, with the hot water.
Nice, look at that. Just starts coming together little by little.
Little by little. Want to add a little more hot water, dump a little hot, cold water, because the water's getting cold again. And I'm going to put more hot water, hot as you can. Okay? Very hot water. Very, very hot. Okay. Let's start all over again. Now, you can see there's more hot water, the way it's getting nice and together. Stretchy, like a little rubber. That's it, see? Gotta keep it together. Keep it stretched out, like this. Like this. Poco a poco, you know, a little bit at a time. Uh-huh. No more water. Gotta work with the hot water, otherwise you can do nothing. Stretching with my hands. Work it out, nice. There's the mozzarella coming now. Mozzarella. That's one. That's the second one coming up.
And this is cold water?
Yes, cold water. Not frozen water, but cold temperature, you know. Otherwise the mozzarella gets very hard. It's gotta be soft. When you cut it, the milk has gotta come out. The milk has to come out. This little one is for Mr. Freddy to taste. Gotta taste.
Hey.
Mangia. Bella. Bellissima.
Nothing like fresh mozzarella. Warm, too.
Oh shit, it's gotta be nice enough. This is the old-fashioned mozzarella. I show you the old-fashioned.
Ashkamot.
Ashkamots. That's the old-fashioned.
Nice. Thank you so much. La Colina. You're more than a pizzeria. You're an Italian distributor.
It could be a restaurant.
Deli, Italian food, fresh mozzarella every day, fresh bread every day, grandpa pie, grandma pies. It's unbelievable. You gotta come down here. 581 Highmont Road in North Haledon, New Jersey. Check them out and let them know the Wiseguyz Show sent you. La Colina is an amazing place. They make their fresh bread. They use it. They make their mozzarella fresh. Then they use it. La Colina in North Haledon. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. They make their grandpa pie, their grandma pie, all fresh sandwiches every day, all fresh bread. I'm telling you, you got to check them out. And also tell them the Wiseguyz Show sent you. And now we're gonna thank Johnny P right now, Johnny P, and we want you to go check out his website, johnnyptv.com, and you could also look him up on Facebook, Instagram, and message him. Let him know the Wiseguyz sent you, and if not, just give him a message. And if you're a writer or anything to do with the show, Johnny, we want to thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
And you want to say anything before you leave?
Just in the fall, hopefully, once everything opens up in the public studio audience, we're going to be back in action and pick up where we left off last year.
Are we going to reschedule the Wiseguyz back on?
We're going to reschedule the Wiseguyz for sure.
All right. Johnny P, everybody.
All right,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll be on Nucci's with Zio Nino here and the whole.
Yeah.
Live, we're doing live.
And now we're here with Uncle Nino's in the house from the Jersey Shore.
What the fuck? What the?
Wait a minute. You gotta do the blessing to us. We blessed you. You gotta say uno, due, tre, and then we're gonna say the azzo. You ready?
Uno, due, tre.
What the fuck? Uncle Nino, New Jersey Shore's favorite uncle. Now, let me ask you something. You've been on our show before, but it's been like 7 years now. And I want to. You've been doing a lot of stuff, and we see you here, we see you there. You're doing a fourth season, or you did a fourth season of
We
Jersey.
did 4th season. We got 5th season coming. 6th season coming.
Nice, all right. Hey, bravo. That's right. That's great.
The Rays are off the fucking roof. The
Jersey
Rays.
Shore Family Vacation, and you just finished shooting season 4, right?
Yes. Now we're doing Vinny and Paulie D, Double Shot of Love.
Nice.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Which I'm leaving. I'm supposed to be leaving.
3 times the charm, right?
3 times.
Without saying too many details, you're gonna be back in Atlantic City anytime?
Paulie?
No, with any of the episodes.
Yes, early future, yes.
Okay, well, let me just say this. When you go to Lake City, just let us know.
I bring the wise guys with me all the time.
All right!
That's what we want to hear, Nino. That's it.
Because we got a surprise for everybody, too, in Lake City.
All right, so I'm supposed to be going back to fucking, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But with this COVID shit, I got my first vaccine, second vaccine. They test me every fucking day. Tomorrow morning again, I'm supposed to be leaving either Thursday night or Friday night to go to Arizona with double shot love with Paulie D and Vinny, and he's looking for love. Now they're all fucking married. Snook is married. Dina, Angelina is a fucking yeah. Thank you, Johnny.
He threw you under the bus. He threw you under the bus.
No, from your mouth or from your ass.
Hey, Nino, can you give everybody a blessing with your cane? No, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it. I want to see the elephant.
God bless America. Anyway, so.
But you married Angelina on one of the episodes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what happened? How did that happen?
I mean, she got married. I mean, I was at a wedding in November. I mean, she married this boy. This kid is a fucking sweetheart. Chris is a sweetheart. He works for sanitation. And from the beginning, Angelina was known as the standout dump.
Okay.
So she married her for the sanitation. You know,
No, this is terrible.
no, she loves him. I don't know how much she loves him, but she loves the benefits. But anyway, she just got married, but
that's it.
she just went last week to fucking Arizona to meet Vinny and Paulie, and she took her girlfriends. No, she left her husband home.
Give him a cannoli. Give him a cannoli.
No, I'm driving. I'm driving.
No food. Not in here. Not in here. No food.
No, so.
Come sta quell'altro? Si chiama Ronnie.
Ronnie, I mean, they're all doing good. I mean, I had a Zoom call. Freddie, I had a Zoom call with Ronnie this past Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
How's the baby? Everything all right with
Hold on. Slow
too fast.
Yeah. Slow the fuck down. You doing?
I feel like my wife with the show. What's going on?
You doing 50 miles?
Today's Wednesday.
By the way, my wife is a huge fan of yours.
Well, Wednesday, oggi è mercoledì.
Oggi è mercoledì.
Oh, Zianin.
That's all right.
Oggi è mercoledì.
Today's Wednesday. But yesterday, a week ago.
Sure. So what happened with him? Yeah.
Thank you. You fucked me all up.
Fucked them all up.
So we had a Zoom call with Ronnie. So from Mike's side, Mike sent the situation. I was supposed to go there, but you know, the wife is Lauren is 8 months pregnant, so she wasn't feeling good. So we did the Zoom call. I said, Ronnie wants to talk to you. Mike said. I said, he doesn't want to talk to me. Was he in trouble? Without knowing nothing. Before the fact, I said, was he in trouble? Was he going to prison? Because I built my account when he went to prison 2 years ago. You know, I made a few phone calls. And which helped him a lot. Federal. So I said, was he in trouble? No, Uncle, no. He wants to tell you something. He's got a surprise for you. I said, okay. I said, I'll talk to him. So we did a Zoom call. I'm sorry you couldn't come there, but you know, Uncle Nino. I said, Mike said, don't talk to Mike first. I talked to Mike. So Mike, you know, remember, you got 5 years sober now. You clean 5 years. You got married in a fucking castle. Now you're in a fucking castle. You have a kid coming. You're blessed. You have so many fucking blessings from being sober, you know. Yeah, Uncle Nino, I know, I love you. You told me a long time ago. And I said, Ronnie, where the fuck are you, Ronnie? So Ronnie comes on. And so Uncle Nino said, I just spent 2 weeks with a month before, with them in Pennsylvania. Okay. At Woodlock Resorts.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Beautiful place.
Beautiful, fucking place.
You went in the winter?
Yeah, we went there. Yeah. Fuck, I looked out my window. The lake was frozen. Kids were ice skate.
Did you do the snow?
Yeah, I did the snow. I did the fucking basketball. I did the bumper carts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the first time. I mean, you see my picture on your advertisement in the jacuzzi.
Oh, yeah.
That was 11 years ago. after 11 years, I managed to get J-Wow back in the jacuzzi with me. Which, that's good, yeah. After 11 years, she's back in the jacuzzi with me. So anyway, but fuck that. Forget it. So back to Ronnie. So I said, Ronnie, I said, you Ronnie, I'm going to do good. He says, I need you. You need my help? No. Were you in trouble? He said, no. Get to the fucking point. He said, no, I'm thinking about proposing to her. I said, that girl, sir, you met her in Pennsylvania, Sapphire. I said, I never Sapphire. Is she looking to upgrade to diamonds?
Oh, but Jesus, please.
I said, no, that's right. No, because nothing like that. You sure? Ronnie, you sure, Ronnie? No, I'm sure. I said, you sure? Is she in love with Ronnie or Ronnie from the Jersey Shore? No, she's in love with me. This is Zoom call, it's face to face. Yeah. I said, Ronnie, sure. How can I tell you? She's a fucking saint. She's a saint. I mean, she lost my daughter, Ariana. Ariana's doing. Oh, she's doing good. She's doing great. She knows about you, but she's still 3 years old. But she loves my daughter more than our mother loves her. Yeah, Ronnie, sure. Yeah, Uncle Nino, she's a saint. She's amazing. As Ronnie, she's very pretty. I mean, I sat next to her at dinner for 3 fucking hours. I would like. And she's very pretty, very sweet. And you sure she's married? You sure she's in love with you? Not Ronnie from Jersey. Uncle Nino, I'm telling you, she's a fucking saint. She loves me. I said, if that's the case, I said, all right. I said, you have my blessing. You have my blessing. Yeah. No, wait. You have my blessing. So 2 days later, I find out he goes back to L.A. and he beats the fuck out of her. Oh. And he got locked up. He got like 3 days. He got locked up. His girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, I mean, she told me she was a fucking saint. She was trying to be like a Saint Bernard. What the fuck? Yeah, Saint Bernard. What the fuck? So I didn't talk to me yet, but it's kind of sad. It's kind of fucked up. So she was supposed to come with me to Arizona. We were supposed to meet this Saturday, but he's not gonna be there. Because I think MTV, they tried to bail him out. I mean, he was on. I mean, if anybody, all the fans from Jersey Shore, that in 2009. I wasn't on that first season. I had too much shit going on, whatever. And that's the season that Snooki got punched out.
Yeah.
She got knocked out.
Right.
And Ronnie knocked out a guy, 1-2, knocked out a guy, and he got locked up for that.
Yep.
So it's on record. And then 10 years later, he gets hooked up with this Jen, Ollie, and everybody thought Jen was the problem, and which I did too. But so, and then now with what happened now with this new girl, she was a fucking angel, saint. I mean, I sat next to her. She didn't say a fucking word. I said, Ronnie, she's
shy.
I said, she's an angel. Would you go to heaven to get her? So I want to get the same thing. I go. So now he knocked her the fuck out. So I don't know what the fuck is what. I don't know, but.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's great.
But,
Tanta pazienza.
I'm happy to see though the Jersey Shore did come back. I mean, if it was off for a while.
No, come back stronger than fucking ever.
Yeah, you're right.
The ratings are through the fucking sky.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's you and my family, man. We watch this guy so fucking.
You know who told me that? I did a show with Mark Wahlberg. He says, "You should not my uncle too." He said, Mark Wahlberg. He says, "I love you, Uncle Nino." Anyway.
You're like everybody's uncle because you're like definitely.
Nino.
I'm telling you, a lot of the ratings go up because of your character. Because everybody just loves seeing a real life character and not somebody who's acting or anything like that. And you're as old school as they come, and the people love that.
This is what it is.
That's it. Beautiful. God bless America.
Gisto. Gisto.
You're Vinny's uncle, technically.
Yes.
Now, how are you? How is he?
My sister's his mother.
It's your sister. Your sister's okay.
She was supposed to come to Arizona, but with this COVID shit, she's not comfortable. So I said, stay the fuck home.
Più giovane mamma than te.
Yeah. I'm the third. There's 6 of us, so I don't know if I'm. There's 3 boys, 3 girls. My brother is gone, unfortunately, 3 years ago. So I don't know. I'm the
How
third.
many, how many boys? How many girls? How many-
Three.
If you were number 5, you would be
No,
called
no.
Quintos.
No, I'm number 3. I'm not in the middle. I'm not fucking with. I'm like, oh, Freddie, I'm like a stuck guy stupid. Question mark. I'm like a question mark. Anyway.
Well, listen, I got to tell you, you're the Wiseguyz official uncle. For sure, you've been on our show, and you've been on one of the first guests on our show. You've stayed in contact with us all these years. We love you to death. That's why we had to try.
Gio
to
Nino
come
wanted
back.
to sing a couple verses of a song that he loves.
You want to sing a song?
Yeah. Come on, you say you're going to sing something. Come on.
Let me see.
Canta qualcosa, cosa, Siciliano, whatever you want. You said.
Oh,
No, that's right.
Aspetta.
Tell them the real reason why you always come back here. Because you want to see me.
Because I love her.
There you go.
She reminds me of my girlfriend in Sicily. When I was 11 years old. She looks just like a.
Look at that.
Mwah.
You're not the Keone. You don't come here to see guys. You come here to see the net.
Today you're the Wiseguyz Show official uncle. I know we're going to take some of the Jersey Shore, but you're the Wiseguyz Show official uncle. Johnny P's the official Up Late with Johnny Potential late night show.
Oh, wait a minute, let me just say.
Artie Pasquale's our official godfather. I'm telling you, we're our
Gio
family.
Nino, I got news for you. Before you had a chance, but now Freddie and the are married, no more.
Check out Uncle Nino on Facebook, and you have a website?
Yes. I don't know what the fuck I got.
What is it, Johnny? What is it?
It's uncleporn.com.
Oh wait, no, I do.
UncleVillagePeople.com.
Shut the fuck.
No. Original GuidoUncleNino.com. That's it.
You don't have an Instagram? He's the only guy who has Instagram with 5 pictures and 7,000 followers.
That's great. That's great. But we do want to thank Uncle Nino for coming in.
Thank you.
We want to thank Johnny Potenza for coming in. And we also want to thank here.
I want to just do a shout out to my brother-in-law, my sister Pasquale and Maria, Nicole, my brother-in-law Nicole. Thank you so much for the grilled chicken and the sauteed spinacho for Uncle Nino.
Fucking delicious.
He's fucking delicious. And Johnny P. We also thank you for the wonderful pastries you always give us at Ome di Napoli. We are going to be doing, when Joey Cat comes back from Florida, Giuseppe Gatto, we're going to do the Queen Margarita Village special video. And maybe Nino and Johnny P say they'll come along. And, here's the beautiful pastries. Here's the beautiful pastries. I'm going to take one out. All right,
wait. As you're taking one out, I want to do our upcoming guests coming up in May 12th. Peter Antico, he's an actor and a stuntman. He was in 29th Street. May 12th, Mickey Burns, television host. I don't know, you know Mickey. May 26th, Michael Deneen. He's an author of Suburban Gangsters. May 26th, Fabrizio Grossi, he's a musician. May 9th, Fred Schneider, of the lead singer of the B-52s. And also June 23rd, Leland Sklar, music legend, Phil Collins. And June 23rd, Laureen Langdon. She's an actress. You've seen her in Maniac Cop and Airplane 2, but other stuff too. But we want to close off with a birthday.
We're gonna use the special. We're talking about Isande San Giuseppe. This one is for Fabio Pompili in Roma, our brother in Italy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fabio. Happy birthday to you. God bless.
Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to close the show off with the Sugar from Italian singing sensation, Biagio. See you later and have a great time.
Buonanotte.
And be safe out there. God bless.
Buonanotte a tutti.
Drink a lot of water.
Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. just can't believe the one to love this feeling too.
I just can't believe it's true.
Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey. Ah, sugar, sugar. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be.
Knew how sweet a kiss can be.
Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me.
Pour your sweet